welcome to this hip relief flow. This flow is perfect if you spend a lot of the day sitting down, or maybe if you are working from home. It's a great relief for the body and for the hips in particular. If you're ready to start your practice, I will see you on the mat. Let's begin today's practice by just warming up the body, coming in to our practice and arriving fully on the mat. So just beginning up on your knees, taking your hands to your heart center or just resting them on your knees. Let's take a few deep breaths to allow us to just settle in. Breathing in through the nose and breathing out. Just leaving behind the stress of today, the strains, or anything that you're carrying with you. Breathing in, breathing out. Checking in with the quality of our breath. Breathing deeply, allowing our tummy just to expand and to fall with each breath. Fully arriving in our practice. One more deep breath. Inhale. And exhale. Slowly opening the eyes if you had them closed. And bringing ourselves forwards into tabletop position. Hands stacked under the shoulders, knees under the hips. Inhale, let's arch the back, lift the chin for cow pose. Exhale, tuck the chin, roll through the spine, curving up to the ceiling. Breathing in, just working the movements with our breath. Breathing out. Warming up our body, breathing in. And breathing out. Inhale, come to a nice neutral position. As we exhale, let's take a wide child's pose. Knees come to the outside edges of the mat. Sit back on the heels, outstretch the hands and lay the forehead on the mat. Good, breathing in here, allow yourself just to sink into your hips. Breathing out. Breathing in. Breathing out. One more nice deep breath here. And exhale. Inhale, bringing ourselves forwards. Bring the knees under the hips, tuck the toes, and as you exhale, press into downward facing dog. Maybe pedaling out the legs, so just bending one at a time, allowing them to ease into the posture, pressing out through the shoulders, back into the hips. Good, deep breath. And exhale. Inhale, shift the gaze towards the hands, and let's take a soft bend in the knees and just gently walk to the top of our mats, uncurling through the spine, finding ourselves in mountain pose, palms come forward. Sun salutation, a deep breath in, hands come above the head, palms meet. Exhale, folding forwards at the hips. Inhale, halfway lengthen. Exhale, stepping or jumping back, find your high plank and lower through chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Holding here. Deep breath in. Deep breath out. Deep breath in. shift the gaze to the hands, rising up onto the toes, bending the knees, jumping forward if that's in our practice, or just gently walking. Inhale, halfway lengthen, bring the palms to the knees, lengthen the spine. Exhale, folding forward. Inhale, hands come above the head. Exhale, release. Good, let's take that one more time. Deep breath in, hands come up. Deep breath out, through heart center, folding at the hips. Inhale, halfway lengthen, hands on shins. Exhale, stepping or jumping back. High plank, lower through chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Good, nice deep breaths when we're here. Holding the core in, sending the hips back. On your next inhale, shift the gaze forward. Take that bend in the knees again and jumping or just walking to the top of the mat. Inhale, halfway lift again. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, raise the hands above the head. And exhale, release, ready to come in to the first part of our flow today. Deep breath in. Take the left foot lifting. Take the hands to the heart center. As you exhale, open the knee wide and lower. Deep breath in, pulling that knee upwards. Exhale out to the side and lower. Good. This time inhale, picking up that foot. Exhale, cross it over the right knee, bending down into half chair, lengthening through the spine. Breathing in, rising back up. Breathing out, step it all the way back. Hands come down to frame the foot for a nice long lunge. Good. Deep breath in. And out. On this inhale, we're going to lift the hips over and turn round to come to the front, peeling off that opposite foot. Seeing if we can keep this heel on the ground, but not to worry if it wants to lift. Good. Exhale, sinking into that hip. Inhale, switching over to the opposite side, and exhale, finding that lunge on the other side. Deep breath in. As you exhale, see if you can pick that foot up at the back and step it to the outside edge of your mat. Now you might be able to step straight in to Malasana, or come and rise the hips up just like I did and then sink back down. Good, lovely, deep breath. And exhale. Breathing in, take your hands to the mat. Breathing out slowly. Uncurl with soft knees through the spine. And find yourself in mountain pose. Let's take that on the opposite side. Breathing in. Hands come to heart center, raise the right leg. Breathing out, take that knee to the side and lower. Breathing in, lifting up. Breathing out and lower. This time picking it up. Inhale as you exhale, crossing it over the left, bending down for half chair. Nice long spine. Deep breath in, lift. Exhale, stepping it all the way through. Hands come down. Find your lunge. Good. Breathing in. And out. Inhale, lift the hips and twist round to find the front. Exhale, settling into that hip. Breathing in, shift the weight over. Breathing out, twisting all the way around. Inhale, stepping straight into Malasana or lifting up and then sinking down. Deep breath. And exhale. Inhale, rising those hips, soft knees, and uncurl through the spine. 2, exhale, and find yourself in mountain pose. Deep breath in, step out wide with the left foot, toes pointing to the corners of the mat, squeeze down into goddess pose. Breathing in here. And breathing out. Squeeze a little bit deeper. Breathing in. Exhale, straight straightening. Hands come to the hips, toes come to face forward. Deep breath in, rise up through the spine. Exhale, hinging at the hips for an intense forward fold. Bring your hands to the mat. Roll the weight to the outer edges of the feet. Deep breath in. And as you exhale, just stepping down one knee at a time to come to sit on your tailbone. Breathing in, knees come in front of us. Breathing out, tuck the right leg under, left leg on top for shoelace pose. If our knees don't rest on top of each other, just take them as far as we can. Breathing in. Exhale, folding forwards. Inhale. And exhale the breath. Breathing in, rise up tall. Take the hands over towards that left foot. As you exhale, press through the hands, twisting the body around. Find that intense forward fold. Circling round to find shoelace pose on the opposite side. Good, and if you get in a tangle, don't worry. We're just crossing the right knee on top of the left. Adjusting the hips. Breathing in. Breathing out, take that chin down to the knee and hold for a breath. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale, rise up a nice tall spine. Take your hands over to the right foot. Same thing, we press, pushing up 2 straight legs, twisting all the way down. Not worrying about where our knees go this time because we want to just hug them in front of us. Deep breath in, rise up tall. Exhale, open the knees for bound angle pose. Lift up tall through the spine. Inhaling here. Exhale. Feel free to take your head towards your toes if you want to. Deep breath in. And out. Inhale, bringing the knees together. As we exhale, sending the legs out long and wide. Sitting up tall, deep breath in. See if you can point through the ankles and then flex through the feet, pointing the toes to the ceiling. And then point and then flex. Just choosing whichever feels more comfortable for you. Deep breath in, take the hands out wide. Deep breath out, sweeping up and over. Inhale through the center. Exhale, reaching over. Just using that movement to warm the hips. Breathing in and breathing out. One more time. Inhale through the center. Exhale over. Breathing in and out. Good. Inhale. Draw the knees in. Exhale. Coming round. Find yourself in tabletop. Take a nice centering breath here. And exhale. As you inhale, rise up onto the knees. Take your hands to the small of your back. Exhale, push your hips ever so slightly forward, releasing your upper back. Maybe even releasing your head. Deep breath in. And out. Breathing in, coming forwards. Breathing out, sit back onto the heels, resting the head forward, finding child's pose. Nice release of the back. Breathing in and exhale. Coming forwards. Inhale, send both legs, finding your high plank position. On your next deep breath in, step that right foot forward to the outside of both hands, dropping the back knee, untuck the toes, come down onto your hands. Good, breathing in. Lizard pose, lengthen through the spine. Breathing out. Breathing in. And out. up onto the hands. Exhale, stepping back with the right foot. Deep breath in, we step the left foot forward to the outside of the hands. Drop the back knee, untuck the toes, coming down onto those hands and elbow. Lengthen through the spine, breathing in. Breathing out. Gaze slightly forwards, breathing in. And exhale, coming up onto the hands. Inhale, tuck the toes under. Step that left foot back, find your high plank. Exhale, lower through chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Deep breath in, rise up onto the toes, bending the knees, coming down into tabletop. And we'll just take the knees wide for frog pose. So stepping the knees out to the outside of the mat, maybe even a little bit further. Shin at a 90-degree angle with your thighs, coming down onto the elbows, holding the core strong, breathing in and out, breathing in. See if you can send the hips that little bit further back, breathing out. Inhale, rise up onto the hands, pull the knees under, and exhale, sink back, child's pose. Deep breath in here, and out. When you're ready, just inhaling, coming forwards and making your way onto your side and then on to your back. Pulling the heels in towards the pelvis, palms flat on the mat. Deep breath in. As we exhale, pressing into bridge pose, rolling the shoulders under, keeping the knees parallel, pressing through the hands and through the feet. One more breath. And exhale, release. Deep breath in, crossing the left foot over the right knee. As you exhale, left hand comes through the hole, right hand round the outside of the thigh for reverse pigeon. Nice deep breath here. Coming into our cooling poses now, allowing our heart rate to slow, spending that little bit longer in each posture. Deep breath in and release the legs. Exhale, crossing the opposite leg over, hands through the middle and pull into the chest. Breathing in and out. Breathing in. Just allowing the hips to release. On your next inhale, hugging the knees into the chest. Exhale, hands come through the center. Open the heels wide for happy baby. Maybe even gently rocking from side to side, allowing those hips to release. Ready for our final pose of practice, for our Shavasana. Hug the knees, release the hands, and extend the legs. Coming to lie in a comfortable position, on your back or on your side. Taking a deep breath in. And exhale, closing down the eyes. Becoming conscious of how the body feels. thinking about our hips and how they feel. And finally coming to notice any tension in the body, using our exhale to allow it to release. Sinking into stillness and into quiet. Gently moving your fingers and toes when you're ready, and your arms and legs, rolling onto your right hand side and slowly making your way up to a comfortable seated position. Feel free to keep your eyes closed. Let's take a nice deep breath to seal the practice. Inhale and exhale, opening up our eyes. Thank you so much for joining me